Hello, gang. Well, this morning I had no idea where I was going. I just knew I was going to get up early and start going north. And so I did. And I don't know, I guess I'd hiked about 3 or 4 miles, and a day hiker came up behind me and asked me where I was headed. I didn't really know, so I just stuttered a bit. I said, Canada? She laughed, said, that's the best answer I've got yet. So a little bit later, I sat down and looked at my map to see what was a good target for today. And now, 15 miles later, I'm sitting on top of Donahue Pass. I had no idea that I had to go over a pass today. So it was a long walk. It's uphill pretty much all day long. But I just had a snack up here on Donahue, and I'm looking down, and it's nice view down there. And I'm gonna try to get another. What time is it? Oh, everything, folks. It's almost 5, so I'm gonna try to get a few more miles in. Of course, as always, it depends on how rocky the downhill is and how many miles I can get. But I'll be able to make pretty good progress. Just get down there, and that'll feel good. And anything else you need to know? Oh yeah, so this Donahue Pass is the entry point to Yosemite National Park. So I'm now in Yosemite, just on the edge. It's the entry for northbound through hikers, PCT hikers. Free. So anyway, I'm not going to be doing too much exploring in Yosemite other than just hiking through the portion that the trail runs through. And if you were worried, yes, the fire that we talked about the other day was in Yosemite, but I think it's contained. And I talked to a ranger back at Reds Meadow or Devil's Post Pile. Yeah, Devil's Post Pile. I talked to a ranger, and she said everything was as far as she knew, everything was contained. And we both agreed that if it wasn't, and if it was getting worse, that she would have known about it. So there's no fires around here, so that's good. So I'm gonna go. I had just had a snack of sandwich, chips, cookies, pretzels. I got these pretzels that are filled with peanut butter. Have you ever had those? Those are good. I don't know how they invented that, but it was a genius whoever did. So they're good snacks too. The peanut butter doesn't get everywhere. The pretzels, they're nice. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey, how you guys doing? Have some morning breakfast? Okay, well, I'm just gonna pass through. Hopefully I won't disturb you too much. No need to panic. It's all cool. It's just me. Just T-Rex passing through. You guys going about your business. It's alright. It's just me. See? Yeah. No big deal. Okay. Alright, I'll go. Leave you alone. Have a good day. It's morning on the PCT. I'm glad it's those guys instead of bears. I don't think I'd react the same if it was 3 bears out there. Good morning. Well, I've been busy all morning walking, so I just now stopped to take a late breakfast. It's 10, almost 11. I think. Let me double check on that. Yeah, it's 10 to 11. So I'm going to have some breakfast and then get back on the trail and crush out some miles. And there's not much really going on. I'm just hiking, going through the woods. It's an easy morning. It's all just flat and just nice, easy hiking in the woods mostly. A lot of people out here today. A lot of people going both northbound and southbound. So anyway, I'm going to eat my food and keep going. Oh yeah, yesterday. So when I got back, when I cleared Donahue Pass and I came all the way down, I was hiking looking for a place to pitch my tent, and I came across a guy who's, I think I surprised him, I don't know, but he stood up real quick and asked me how I was, asked me how he was, and I noticed he had kind of like a uniform on. He said, "Hey, you mind if I check your permit?" I was like, wow, 930 miles, and someone's ranger's finally gonna check my hiking permit. So I said, sure. So we chatted for a while, and I showed him my permit, of course, and it was all on the up and up, legit. And he asked me if I had a bear can, of course, and I said yes. He didn't look at it. He said, that's fine. So he was a nice guy, and he's just doing his job, and I'm glad he's out there. So, but that was cool. It took 930 miles for someone to check my credentials, but I guess it's probably once I got into Yosemite. They probably don't care other than that. I don't know. But anyway, nothing much to report other than that. That's all the excitement. Man with a gun in the woods, because he's an officer at the U.S. Forest Services. And it's probably for protection against wild animals more so than hooligans who violate some minor clause of their permit. But anyway, that's all I got. A couple hours ago, I was hiking, as I do every day, and I met this family. They were from Canada. We started talking a little bit, and they said they've been swimming. They said they jump in every lake they have a chance to, and I said, well, that's one thing I haven't done yet. And she said, well, go jump in the lake. I said, well, that's something my parents used to tell me. Go jump in the lake. I forget in response to what, but it was some kind of like, get out of here, or whatever, something like that. So anyway, and they also used to say, go take a hike. I said, so here I am. Anyway, so they said they were going to follow me on YouTube, and they were going to ask if I had jumped in the lake yet. So I just did better than that. I got in that pool with a waterfall. That felt good. Nice and refreshing. Puts me behind even further, but it sure felt good. Cold water. So anyway, I'm going to still hike a few more miles tonight. It's 5 o'clock. So I'm not going to end up where I was hoping to end up, but I've still got quite a few miles in today. Pretty good, did pretty good. So anyway, that's probably all I got. Let's see. Anything else of important? Nope. That's it. Well, here I am up on Benson Pass, and which is 10 miles from where I started today. It's a pretty good climb. So now I'm going to head downhill and try to make it another 9-point-something miles to CV Pass and get that out of the way. So I think I can do it, but we'll see. 9 miles. And then right now I'm 50 miles from town. So if I get 10 more miles, that leaves me, if I can get more than 10, that'd be good. But if I get 10 miles, that leaves me 40. So 20 the next day and 20 the next day into town. But I'd like to shave a few miles off of either one of today. I'd like to get more miles today or more than 20 tomorrow, so that I have less than 20 going into town. I don't like to get into town that late, But we'll see. I'm not taking a zero. Can't afford that, and I don't want to anyway there. I'm just gonna resupply and probably, probably will spend the night there so I can shower, but I don't know. I'd just try to get in and get out, but we'll see. We'll see. And anyway, pretty much non-eventful. I'm just climbing mountains and trying to get some miles in. So 2 more days till resupply. And then after that, I've got, I can't remember, 65, I think it's 65 miles to go to south of Lake Tahoe, which I probably will take a zero. And whatever. So anyway, I got to get going. Got to head down this mountain. I hope it's nice and easy. And then try to get up Seavey this evening. And then find a place to camp after that. That's all we got from the PCT. Thanks for watching. I'm just going to cruise by. Well, you sure are hungry. Alright, well, I'm going to go. Can't stand here like this and talk to you all day. Especially since you're not even talking back. Alright. Alright, it's alright. No need to panic. Hello. Well, last night I made it to Seavey Pass. I slept up top there. Nice little campsite, nobody else around. And today I'm just working my way towards Dorothy Lake Pass, which I thought I could make it, but now it's still 12, 13 miles away, and it's 1:30. So I doubt if I make it tonight, but I'm going to keep pushing that way. And got pulled over by another ranger today. Showed him my permit. I'm good. And look, I had to MacGyver my cup holder, my bottle holder. So anyway, no news to report other than it's very smoky here. I mean, the ranger said the fire, there's nothing to worry about as far as the fire goes, but yeah, it was overcast, this was smoke, which I'm sure the air quality is not the greatest. I don't think I really smell it, but maybe a little. But you can sure see it. The sun's like a big red ball when it shines through the smoke. So anyway, I'm tired, but I'm going to eat some lunch and that'll help. And then keep moving on towards Dorothy Lake Pass. And see how close I can get. And that's about it. I'm just going to keep trekking. Well, hello there. It's 5:30 here on the mountain. Or in the mountains, or wherever I am. And I just had to ford a creek, so I decided to stop here too and have dinner since let my shoes dry out a little bit before putting them back on. And yeah, that's about it. I didn't get as far today as I wanted, but that's the way it goes. I already told you about that. So not much more to add other than now I have to do those miles tomorrow and probably adds a day to my this portion of the trip. So anyway, I'm tired, and I always say that, don't I? I'm always tired. So, yep. Anyway, I won't hit Sonora Pass tomorrow, but I'll hit it the next day, so that's okay. It doesn't matter. But I guess the pass I was trying to make it to tonight is called Dorothy Pass, and I heard that after that it's kind of like the end of the Sierra. I don't know if that's true or not technically, but it's, I mean, visually and how you feel about it. So then it'll be more like Northern California, which we call NorCal. And I also talked to a hiker today. He said, well, to set your expectations because it's really hot in NorCal. So it'll be, I think I'll be like going through the second desert. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know what the water situation is like. I mean, it won't be like it was in Southern California, but it'll be hot. Okay. That's all for today, I think. Bye. Another day up here on the mountain, and I just crossed over the Yosemite boundary, so I'm now out of the Yosemite National Park and headed towards Sonora Pass, which I'll probably get to tomorrow. It's a long shot today, but it'll be too late. I wouldn't know how to get out of there, so I'll probably stop short, hike out tomorrow. And after that will be Lake Tahoe. So I need to figure out how many miles that is, because I got to do a quick resupply at Sonora when I get out of Sonora Pass. I'm going to try to just do an in-out and get some food and head to Tahoe, so where I can take a zero. So anyway, what else is there? I just stopped here. It's 10 o'clock, taking a break. I think I've got about 7 miles in already, which is pretty good. It's not 10 by 10 like some hikers try to do. I've tried, but man, I cannot get on the trail at 5 o'clock. I've tried. That's just crazy early for me. So anyway, I'm sitting here by the creek. I just ate a fistful of ham, and I know there's not much to ham. It's got some protein, but I needed a snack. I need some carbs. That's what I need. So I need to start packing out a loaf of bread. I do tortillas, but I get tired of them too. And so anyway, today I'm just, my body, it's funny. My feet take a pounding. My knees have to absorb quite a bit. Mostly coming down mountains. Going up's hard, but it's hard in a different way. Coming down really pounds your body. But the unexpected part is I use my poles a lot to absorb part of the shock of coming down, so that my knees don't take it all, and my ankles. So my shoulders even hurt from absorbing all that coming down from big steps, having to step down like 2 feet sometimes, even a foot, or holding back so you don't get going too fast on gravelly, slippery slopes. So your shoulders take quite a bit of a beating too. And my left one especially has really been hurting me for, quite a while, weeks. So I take acetaminophen during the day, ibuprofen at night. But what hurts the worst right now is my hands. And I have to use them for everything. I can barely unbuckle the buckles on my pack, tie my shoes. So why do my hands hurt? Well, I don't know if you ever got these little cracks on the ends of your fingers, and thumbs. They hurt. It hurt bad. You bleed. I think it's mostly dehydration. You're not staying hydrated enough. It's hard. There's plenty of water, but it's still hard to stay hydrated enough because you sweat a lot. I take electrolytes, but it's not like I have water running into my body all the time like I need. So really the only way for me to heal is to go into town and spend 2 days. It's about how long it takes for one of these things to close up. Man, they hurt. So anyway, not necessarily trying to get you to feel sorry for me, but just trying to tell you how it is. Anyway, I'm going to pack up shop, which just means close up my bag, drink the rest of my electrolytes, fill my bottle again after I chug some water, and head on down the road. Talk to you later. Bye. Yeah, the landscape has definitely changed. Sometime after, right about the time I left Yosemite and the miles in between. So, but it's still pretty. Still nice to look at. Everything's beautiful in its own way. But there's the trail. Going uphill. I'd rather go downhill. Anyway, trying to make it to Sonora Pass by morning. Can't make it tonight. It's too far. Too much steep hill. Very steep. So, hopefully I'll get up and have a short morning into Sonora Pass, and then I'll get to go do a resupply and then decide whether I'm going to hit the trail immediately or spend the night in one of 3 options, which I haven't decided yet which one I'll take. There's Kennedy Meadows North, Walker, and one other one which I'm not going to. So anyway, it's a long day. I told you my hands hurt already, so I won't complain about that anymore. What I haven't told you though is that the flies are loving me, and it's driving me nuts. Look at that. I mean, the face mask keeps them off, but they're still annoying. Oh, it's because I have a nice good sweat going. When I dry out, they leave. Like, I just filled up with water, and I was standing by the stream for a while in the breeze, and I dried out and they left, but now they're back. Oh, it's the worst part of anything. Flies. Well, I'm on my way to Sonora Pass. I've climbed some crazy long switchbacks today, getting up here to this crazy, weird Martian landscape. Oh my gosh, it's weird. And it's smoky. It's really smoky. So I'm not very happy about that, but nothing I can do. I don't know if you can tell by looking behind me or not. Yeah, you can tell. It's smoky. So anyway, Sonora Pass is still going to be tomorrow. It's about 7 miles away, but I'm not going to push it. There's a tent site up here, 1 mile or less, and I'm going to take it. I'd rather be lower, but there's still some more climb to do tonight, and I just not up for it. So I'm going to save it for tomorrow. But anyway, earlier, about several miles ago, I was climbing this hill, and there's 3 ladies who were going down the hill. And they got down to the bottom of the hill, and I was at the top of the hill, and I heard them yell at me because I'd dropped something. It's like, oh no. So I went through all my stuff trying to figure, because I couldn't go back down, it was too far. I mean, I had my phone, my Garmin. I checked all the important stuff, sleeping bag. And I finally gave up and started to head back up the hill, and then about an hour later, There was 3 more hikers coming. I stopped them and asked them if they found anything except for a blow-up pillow, which I also saw on the trail, which might have been what they were. I don't know why they would yell at me, a little bitty pillow, but I asked those 3 hikers if they came across something that looked important, if they would email me. I gave them my email address, so it made me feel a little better, but I don't think it's something I dropped. It's probably that stupid pillow. So anyway, oh my gosh, it's so smoky up here. But it's not anything to worry about. It's just not pleasant and not healthy. So anyway, gotta go. Bye. Yeah, I don't know if I can capture the eeriness of this on video, but it's just, you know, the landscape. Just all these hills. I don't know how way up. And then the fog of the smoke and the strange looking sun, which of course you can't see. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I can't remember if I gave you an update or not today or this evening. But anyway, I'm just 6 miles from I want to say Sonoma. Sonora Pass. So 6 miles from Sonora Pass, and I've been here for a while. Normally I would have pushed and I could have made it, but I'm going into a town where everything would have been shut down. So I just decided that I would take my day tomorrow. So I'll just get up. I won't be in a rush. I'll be able to hike into town, do some shopping, get all my stuff and all that. So I would have been rushed tonight. I mean, it would have been late, and I would have got into town late, and just, nothing would be open. So I took my time, or found this campsite. I'm mumbling. Can't get my words out. So anyway, I'm stopped, and it's a weird vibe. Partly because it's real hazy because there's fire in somewhere, Yosemite, and so it's clouding up the sky. It makes the sun all red, and this landscape is really weird. So, but anyway, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Get into town. I want to take care of need to get some Vaseline or something for my hands. They're really messed up and they hurt. I can't hardly use them just because those cracks. I don't know why they hurt so bad. If you've ever had them, you know what I mean. Well, anyway, enough about me. So anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now. It's early, but it's getting cold, and I want to get in my tent and get changed and go to sleep early. Get up sometime and head to town in the morning. That'll give me plenty of time and then I'll probably I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to stay, but most likely I will. I could get everything done and just decide to hike out that night, but probably won't do that. So anyway, I'm not going to zero, but I'm going to be a Nero. Tomorrow's a Nero for sure. Only 6 miles from the trailhead, or from the pass. Guess that's all. Better edit this one, it's very long. Good morning. I'm on my final push to Sonora. And man, I tell you, you really feel small out here. It's just hills and mountains and this big long trail running along on the side. That's all you see. Here, let me show you. See there, you can see the trail where I came from, and it winds around just who knows where. And there's these big open areas, and then mountains in the background. You feel really tiny. I was running a little short on water, and I didn't think there was any more water sources on the way to the pass, and I came across this nice little stream. So I grabbed me a liter of water, and then oh, where's this water come from? I traced it back up. Nice fresh water maker. Yep. Oh, but then, so I got a full liter of water, and I put it in my water holder that I carry right here on my. And as I'm slinging my bag up on my shoulders, which I usually tell myself, be careful, there's a heavy bottle of water there. Oh yeah. I was gonna say, I bet it's gonna leave a little shiner. Hit me on the cheekbone, not in the eye, but well, shoot. What do about that? Guess it'll dry. Anyway. I guess I should rinse it. Yeah, okay. Time out. Talk to you later. Well, I made it to Sonora Pass, folks. This is a milestone. I'll explain later, but this is a big one. And so I'm going down to resupply, and you can actually, if I show you, let's see. Let me switch cameras, that'd be better than trying to show over my shoulder. And the way I do that is push this button. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, so if you look way down there, you see a highway. And it's 108, I think. Takes me into 395, into Walker. There are other options, Kennedy Meadows North, where a lot of hikers go, where they can camp. And there's another one called Bridgeport, but Walker looks the best for me, so that's where I'm going. So it should take me, it's 2 miles down there, and then I gotta find a ride into town. Exciting, yay. As you can see, I didn't do anything about my shaving cut. I'll fix that later.